Okay, we're going to have some different looks here. Something like this. Don't freak out. It's not something that's, in fact, I'll compare and contrast 3 and 4 together here with it so that we can kind of see that there's a difference. Here we have what's called a common factor. We spent 2 days on factoring this week so that we can recognize this type of thing. Take out a common factor. That's the x. You're left with an x minus 2. We're still setting it equal to 0. I've got 2 solutions, one of which is easier than the other because it looks more like the others, and that's this one. 1 root is equal to a positive 2. Set it equal to 0, add 2 to both sides. Often we'll either ignore this thing or we'll call it a 1 or whatever, but remember, if we're setting that equal to 0, then x equals 0. It's got an x-intercept of 0, 0. By the way, where's its y-intercept? There wasn't anything out here by itself like we saw with the negative 3 as our y-intercept here. This one has a y-intercept of 0. Okay? So, we've got a point here and a point 2 units over. Where's the vertex lie? That's right, directly in between. There's no multiplier out in front. The a value is still 1, so the stair-step approach means between these 2 points, down 1 is our vertex. Okay, so you got a 0 here, you got a 2 there, you have a 1 in the middle. Your 2 roots are going to be 0 and 0. Your vertex is 1 unit below, and on either side of it, you're going to go 3 above. No. And so at negative 1 and at positive 3, you're 3 units up because of the stair step. Up 1, then up 3, then up 5 if you go any further. So up 3 from 0 is 3. Or go over here and count. That was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Back 1 and up 1, 2, 3. But over here, quick contrast. There's only 2 terms like there were only 2 terms here, but the 2 terms here are both perfect squares. So the difference of 2 perfect squares means you're factoring x plus 1 and x minus 1. You're setting it equal to 0. You have a negative 1 as one root, a positive 1 as the other. You can also, and it's funny, I kind of let that happen. This thing here is set up in a way that worked on the other worksheet, on 7.1 and 2. Okay, this vertex has simply gotten shifted down 1 unit. Okay, another way of looking at that is x minus 0 squared minus 1. If you look at it that way, the vertex is at 0 comma negative 1, and if you look here, your intercepts are at 1 and negative 1. Again, the coefficient of 1 means the stair-step thing is going to be a down 1 in the middle, and then an up 1, 2, 3 on either side. So again, you could have recognized that this was in the form of h and k. That would have gotten you your vertex, but we found the vertex the same way. Negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. You got your negative 1 there, your zeros, and your 3s.